Good evening, friends. My name's Hal. I'm playing Persona 5 Dancing with Starlight for the PS4. It's been a hot minute, hasn't it? Not as hot of a minute as, like, the last few... You know what? Let's dance. Or rather, let's hang out with... Let's see. Who's next? Gosh. Okay, gosh. All I've done today is read YouTube videos and have a headache. Watch YouTube videos. My God. My brain is not working. Is my microphone even on? It is. Okay, cool. Ever since like the second or third stream I ever did, where I forgot to turn my microphone off for like 10 minutes. Like, I mean, turn it on. God, I mean, God, my brain. Let's on Takamaki. No. Before I do any of this, I gotta dance. I gotta get into a groove. Gotta dancing. Let's dancing. Dance. Shit, man, what's next? I've got some DLC here. Well, why not have a long version of our opening theme? Let's... Alright.
Brilliant!
Alright, well thankfully that gave me a bit of reprieve. See, one of the awful things about living alone is, you don't talk a lot. So, this stream is really the first words I've said aloud all day, and it's like... What time is it? 9:43. Amazing. Anyway, that is the full version of the opening theme to this very game, which I love it because lyrically, what it's saying is, hey, Persona 4 was so huge, and we spun off a lot, that making a new cast and characters for Persona 5 was going to be a high risk. But you guys loved them, and Persona 5 was so popular that of course you expected us to spin it off so much, so here you go. You're not surprised, are you? Are you? No? Good. Let's fucking dance. Which I think is a baffling thing to admit in-universe. I mean, obviously it's true, but... alright. Okay. Sorry, responding to a text message. You know. Okay, alright. Let's socialize. Socializing is good for you. Talking aloud is good for you. It's part of the fun thing about streaming. Alright, on to Kamiki. What have you got for me? Fearsome talent, you say? Well, let's see what that means. I've come to Club Velvet. Ann and Yusuke are in the room talking.
Is it really that bad? Is it the color, or maybe the design? Oh, would it be better if it was flashier?
It certainly demonstrates your passion, but... there's an art to color schemes. You can't simply take the brightest tones and combine them. And I don't know where your arms would go in that design.
What's going on here?
Costumes play an important role in a dance performance, right?
Yeah, you know, they do.
I thought I'd try designing an outfit I'd want to wear, so I drew one up. But...
this design breaks all preconceived notions of style, much like the great Picasso. There's no need to become depressed over it.
I'm not depressed. I thought I knew a lot about fashion. I am a model, after all.
I wish the game would show us it.
A good outfit can lift your spirits, so I thought it would make dancing more fun, too.
Show me your design.
No way!
Please?
Yusuke said he'd never seen such an object of sorcery depicted before, so no.
Please?
Setting aside Ann's artistic abilities for now, What one wears during a performance is vital. In harmony with the music and choreography, it completes a trifecta of beauty in dance.
I totally agree. Hey, what do you think I should wear to spice up my dancing?
You, a school uniform? No. One, have you ever seen Ann wearing the full school uniform? Like, yeah, she's wearing the jacket, but it's over a hoodie. Phantom Thieves gear? Yeah, I guess. But these are both things that are going to be in there. Something risque, well, that's also in there, too. I'm curious, but I'll sound like a creep. But I'm curious how she'll respond, because I think she might be into it, but she also might not be. So, let's say it. Something risque.
By risque, do you mean a lack of surface area, or the view one may get from certain angles?
It doesn't matter. But it's weird. Even when I'm showing off a lot of skin, I feel totally at ease once I get on stage. Hearing your thoughts really makes me want to design my own costume.
Didn't you just do that?
Maybe I'll give it another go with Yusuke's help.
You know, that's a good idea.
Are you going to assail me again with those loathsome lines and cataclysmic coloring?
Was it seriously that bad?
No, I apologize for losing my composure.
Yusuke, you don't read webcomics, do you?
Perhaps it would be best if you polished your dancing skills in lieu of working on a costume.
I guess you're right. If I can't even dance right, it doesn't matter what I'm wearing. Guess I gotta practice first then. All right, time to master my routines.
I practice with the revitalized Ann, then return to my room. Now save costumes to favorites in the costume selection screen. Neat! Yusuke, what have you got for me? And the theme is... That's Haru. Oh, I arrive at Club Velvet with Yusuke. It's actually real nice to watch. Haru is practicing by herself.
Oh, are you two here for some practice?
Yerp.
Yes, you too, Haru.
Yep. But I'm at a bit of a loss.
What's the issue?
As I was thinking about my dance, I got carried away. I started incorporating ideas one after another, and now I'm not sure what it is I want to achieve.
That's just postmodernism, sweetie.
I see. This is a common trap for those involved in creative work.
Or Spider-Man 3.
You should take the opposite approach. First and foremost, meticulously narrow down your theme. When a new idea emerges, you then determine whether it's in accordance with said theme.
This is also how you build decks in Magic the Gathering.
Oftentimes, you're better off discarding ideas entirely rather than deviating from the theme.
Sheer brilliance!
Please, I only stated what I've been taught.
Narrowing down your theme. That sounds difficult.
Not at all, so long as you compare it to a similar approach. For example, being thrifty.
Oh, yeah, that might be pretty close in terms of limiting yourself.
Alright, so the poor man, like the absolute broke man, who spends all of his money on art supplies and lobsters, is going to lecture the billionaire about being thrifty.
So, first give us an example of how you live frugally, Haru.
She doesn't.
Let's see. Frugal. When I need groceries, I go to a large warehouse store in the suburbs. bulk, like 100 count of croissants or 10 whole turkeys.
God, look at his face. Oh.
100 counted 10 turkeys.
It's a bit of a hassle having to be taken there by car and whatnot. But it ends up cheaper than buying smaller amounts of groceries more often.
Yeah, and this is why it's more expensive to be poor. It's unfortunate we're not going to explore that too hard, but this is an actual dilemma.
Her analogy is vastly different from what I had in mind.
She's bourgeoisie.
Wait, is this what you mean about narrowing down the theme? Like, I want both croissants and turkeys, but I should choose which to actually buy?
No, if you're gonna have turkey, you absolutely have to have croissants with it. Because the turkey is really bland on its own.
Well, you could say so.
God, I'm so fucking hungry.
But croissants or turkeys? Such a vexing decision.
Why not both?
Then, how about this theme?
God, I would absolutely I would kill for croissants and turkey right now.
Take everything I want.
I think that's great.
Indeed, that is one way of thinking.
I feel like I have a clearer picture of what I want to do. There's a solid image in my head now.
Good. Then practice while that image is still vivid, until you've grasped it firmly. I can accompany you if you'd like.
Yes, thank you.
I watched them practice for a while, then I quietly returned to my room. Chain costume, boy swimsuits. Moving right along to Makoto! The bucket list. Arrive at Club Velvet. Makoto and Haru are here.
To think I'd be dancing at a place like this. I never thought I had it in me.
Same here. I've attended dance parties alongside my father, but this is my first time at a club. It's pretty fun once you get going, though. I feel so free.
I always associated clubs with criminal activity, but maybe that was more bias than fact.
It's okay. One, yeah, bias. Two, you did end up at a club that was run by gangsters, and they did kidnap you. But that's because you were stupid in carrying the idiot ball. Like, if you haven't played the game, I'm probably sounding unnecessarily harsh, but I promise you, when you actually play the game and you get to the bit where Makoto gets kidnapped by gangsters, you will be yelling at her the entire time.
When you think about it, club music is a legitimate genre with its own rich history.
Well, it's more of an amalgamation of genres, but yeah, it is.
I heard some incredible pieces here. I shouldn't have cast it aside based on reputation alone.
Damn right.
I agree. Since joining the Phantom Thieves, my mind has been open a little more each day.
Yes, it seems obvious now, but the more you expand your horizons, the richer life becomes.
You've grown.
If my sister saw me now, her jaw might hit the floor.
Makoto looks surprisingly happy. If my sister saw me now. What an interesting thing to say. You live with your sister.
Say, why don't we go to a club in the real world someday? You know, once we're old enough.
That's a great idea.
You know what? I would love to see a sequel where the Phantom Thieves are all in college and hanging out and going clubbing. That'd be great.
Guess I'd better add dancing at a club to my bucket list.
There you go.
You keep a list, Mako-chan? What else is on it?
Well, you know, assassinate a president.
Well, the first big thing is a motorcycle license. I know I ride Johanna in the metaverse, but I want to hit the road in the real world too.
Yeah, to be honest, if I could only ride a motorcycle in alternate reality, I'd be real pissed that I couldn't ride a motorcycle in real life.
Sometimes you need that rush, you know? Just let loose and ride like the wind. Within the speed limit, of course.
I'm sure you could handle it, Mako-chan, but as for me, I'm not so sure.
How about you, Joker?
You're not?
Is there anything you'd like to get a license for?
No pilot license? I can't say that. I can't say pilot license. Because I think Joker would love a pilot license. I would love a pilot license. Yeah, let's say motorcycle.
Then you're old enough to start right away.
And so are you, Makoto.
Riding around with everyone sounds great. Why don't you get one too, Haru?
Huh? You really think I could?
Of course. It's not as scary as it sounds.
And we added it as a minor subplot in Persona 4 Golden for no reason.
Once you can ride, the world is your oyster. You're no longer limited in what you can do.
You live in Tokyo. You have one of the finest infrastructures in the world. You don't need your own transportation.
A driver's license, huh? I'll consider it. When we all graduate, it would be fun to go out together.
I'd love a long road trip. Just set off into the horizon. No schedule, just us and the road. Shall we start thinking about where we'd like to go?
Yes. Road trip, God, yeah. You know what else I'd kill for? A movie about the fucking road trip at the end of the game. God. Ah. I really do love Persona 5. I love its characters. They're great. Alright, that was like 3 in a row. Let's do a dance. Probably do another one of the DLC ones, but you're just gonna have to deal with that, okay? Could go in order. I'll go in order. This is the opening theme to Persona 3, Dancing in Moonlight, which you've probably already seen because I already played through that whole game. But let's do this. Alright.
Brilliant!
Not bad. Alright, what's next? Let's do another one. I'm not gonna go in order. I don't wanna. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do, so one of the ones that I didn't do last time when I went through all the opening themes was this, the Snow Queen. So this is a remix of a song from Persona 1, from specifically the Snow Queen quest, which was absent in the American release on the PS1, but was restored in the American release when they re-released on the PSP. So this is going to be a collection of cutscenes from both the PS1 version and the PSP version, and that's pretty neat. I'm excited. Let's do this. Not bad.
Brilliant!
Not great, but, you know, not bad. Well, according to this, it's great, but... Alright. Okay, well. Cheer dances. Let's, you know, hang out. Got a lot of social to get through. I mean, I've already cleared through all the main tracks on normal mode, and I haven't even unlocked everyone's expanded social stuff. So, yee! We'll see how this goes. Of course, I'll end up redoing a lot of dances with new costumes. That's the fun thing. That's the fun part of this game. That's what you all came here to see. It's not like you guys are here for, like, an actual Let's Play. Like, watch through and stuff. Like, to get an idea of the game. Unless you are, which would be awesome. But statistically, nobody really watches these. Which is not true. If you are one of my watchers, I love you very much. Thank you very much for following. And, of course, for subscribing, liking a video, and commenting, all that good stuff. But even that, just being here, just watching is great. Anyway, Haru, Okumura, inspiring ballerina, let's do, yep. I arrive at Club Velvet. Naru and Yusuke are here.
I think we deserve a break.
A grand display indeed, Haru.
I wouldn't go that far. I'm still quite nervous. It's hard to stay so focused all the time. I suppose I haven't adjusted to being the center of attention just yet. How do you feel about it?
Me? Totally fine.
Wow, you must have a strong heart. I wish I could be more like that.
Nah, I'm just a narcissist.
Such sheepishness does not befit you, Haru.
But she's the sheepiness. Because the floofy hair, the sheepy.
Your statuesque posture, your gentle countenance. It's as though you stepped out of a delicate painting.
Thanks, Yusuke. You make even a regular compliment sound elegant. Speaking of paintings...
What about them?
Well, a painting is actually what pushed me towards ballet in the first place.
Good old Degas?
Ah, you are a woman of considerable culture. Yet I must wonder, how do the two connect?
Well, I was headbanging in my room and I destroyed a priceless Manet. And so my dad was like, if you're gonna dance, you may as well do ballet so that you don't, you know, headbang into things.
There's an exquisite painting of a ballerina hanging in my house. I adored it when I was young. She was beautiful. A strong, resilient woman bounding forward in an elegant white tutu. It made me think, maybe I could dance like that too.
I can sympathize. A true masterpiece inspires all who gaze upon its beauty.
No lie, the one time I was able to go... Well, no, okay, second. The most recent time, a couple years back, I went to the Art Museum in Chicago. And there they have Nighthawks, I believe is the name of it. That very classic painting I'm sure you've seen of, like, some people in the 1940s diner at night. And I don't know, it's huge. It's so much bigger than I expected, because I've only ever seen prints of it. And there was something about it. I went there with people. My ex, who was not very good to me, and her mom. But, and so they were all looking around at stuff, so I eventually had to leave. But honestly, I could have spent the whole day standing there in front of it and just looking at it. And I haven't really had that experience with anything before. I don't know what it was. But just, I was goddamn enraptured with it. And whatever it is you're supposed to feel when looking at art, that's what it was for me. I don't know. That's unrelated.
Father had no hesitations about letting me learn. He said it would prove quite valuable in the future.
What does that mean?
At first, I couldn't have been more enthusiastic. I savored my chance to learn such a beautiful art. But as I grew older, I eventually realized it was nothing more than a business tool for my father.
Oh, I don't like that.
You mean to say the reason he let you learn was so he could boast to his business partners?
Mm-hmm. He barely even came to see me perform. I was heartbroken. I lost my will to keep practicing, and eventually quit entirely.
That was a backstory we had not discussed before. I like it. That's horrible.
Yes, what I had once loved instead only brought me pain. I had honestly believed I was done with it forever. But this has given me a fresh start.
I'm so glad.
Do you think someday I'll be able to dance like the ballerina in that painting?
You already can.
Indeed. Your body flows freely as though it were paint on a canvas. It is a truly awe-inspiring sight.
Thanks, but I still have much to learn. Someday I'll reach that goal, though. I promise.
Haru seems driven.
If the opportunity arises, I would love to view this painting you speak of.
I'm sure you'll love it. I believe it was painted by a French impressionist.
Yes, it's Degas.
A French impressionist? Could it be
Yep.
Degas? Or perhaps Renoir?
Did Renoir paint ballerinas? I don't know. I know that was like Degas' whole thing.
Sorry, I can't seem to remember the name. My grandfather bought it a long time ago, and I think there was a signature on the back.
A signature? This must be a message from the heavens. Please show it to me once we return. What an immense discovery! Oh, you shall join me, Joker. I cannot contain my excitement.
I love him.
And we'll have to wait
He's
until
a
we've
good
woken up.
boy.
For now, let's make this ball a success, okay?
He's such a good boy. Haru's more affluent than I realized. Wonder if Yusuke will ever calm down. The game keeps wanting me to be mean to Yusuke. I can't. I love that boy. Alright, obtain accessory 2 sets of cat whiskers. Not 1, but 2. Futabs, what you got? Futaba's passions. I arrive at Club Velvet. Futaba and An are here.
Club music is so cool! I usually listen to foreign pop songs,
Okay.
but maybe I should expand my horizons.
You should get some high-end headphones and listen to music the way it's meant to be heard. I like open back, but if you want noise canceling, go for closed. Even better if they're high res.
You listen to chiptune and gabbercore. It doesn't matter how high quality it is, it's still gonna sound like shit. Fine, tell me more.
Ooh, you want to join the Geek Squad? Let's do a Rocky Habara sometime. I'll show you everything from junk to cutting-edge tech.
Your headphones are pretty cool, Futaba. Fashionable, too.
Are they?
They're not just for show.
This is how I listen to my H games.
This is already a high-end model, but then I modded it to really rock your socks off.
You can do that? So, what kind of music do you listen to on those things?
Caramel dancing.
Usually anime and game music.
Same.
Sometimes I put on oldies or the radio.
God, same. 'Cause I work as a professional DJ, and I hate when people ask me what kind of music I listen to. Because I don't know a cool way of saying I listen to video game soundtracks. Especially if they also listen to video game soundtracks. They're like, oh, cool, what kind? And I'm like, Persona. That's it.
Lately, I'm really into J-pop idols. You know, like Rise Kujikawa and Kanami Mashita.
Sorry, I got real excited. They name dropped characters from Persona 4 and Persona 4 Dancing All Night. I like continuity in these games, you know?
Oh, I know them! They're really popular, huh?
6 years later. God.
They're not just any old cutesy idols. Their singing and dancing is top-notch. Whether it's solo or in a group, they never fail to tug at fans' heartstrings.
Wow, that actually sounds pretty good. I've had a lot of anime themes stuck in my head these days. I should give them a shot.
Yes.
Ooh, I should play you some of my personal recommendations sometime.
Girls' night, girls' night, girls' night, girls'
You
night.
can learn all the dances and come to their concerts. It'd be so fun to go with you.
You don't go to concerts. Is the crowd okay?
will be coming with me, so it's no problem.
Yay!
Sounds great. Let's all see a concert together.
I like how we're all ignoring that I live in a different city now. Or maybe I moved back. I hope I moved back. I hope canonically I moved back.
You said these kind of songs have special dances to go with them, right? Teach me. Oh, whoa! A light bulb just went off. If I think of those moves from anime and idol songs, maybe I can dance better.
Hurry, Yukai. Oh, of course it's Hurry, Yukai.
I'll pretend to be one of those fan dancers online. Will that work? I'll make it work. Focus. She's a force to be reckoned with. I hope this will help her find a way to enjoy dancing.
I quietly slipped away and let Futaba concentrate. Chain accessory, genius mustache. Well, only got one more to go before I finish out rank 4, so Justine and Caroline, what have you got? What is the storm of your sister? Makoto and the twins are talking.
Oh, it's you. We are being questioned by your confidant here.
Could you confirm something with me? From what I understand, this ball serves as a competition between you and your older sister. And whoever stirs up the most excitement will be the winner. That's why we are dancing, correct?
Right on the money. A sister prisoner in Raising the Roof. We'll have our eyes on you.
Thanks, I suppose. I'll do whatever I can.
Don't sweat it.
I have to take this seriously. But at least it's fun, right? I almost feel like they're doing us a favor.
It is fun.
It's nice to have another reason for us all to spend time together.
Yeah, besides crime.
You guys sure are buddy-buddy. Whether on stage or on break, you're always hanging out together. Don't you get sick of it?
You literally could be just one person, but decide to be two.
Your rehabilitation has served to deepen your bonds. They are the source of your power. Consider it a reward for completing our tasks. I hope you'll continue to appreciate these bonds.
By the way, could you tell me about your sister? She seems like a pretty unique person.
Yes, twins. Tell us about Elizabeth.
She's audacious, elusive, and unspeakably powerful. Even our master struggles to contain her.
I see. Sounds like she might cause a few headaches.
To sum it up, you could say she's a storm, or more like a freaking hurricane.
And I love her. I want to meet her.
You've got guts, inmate. She may just take a liking to you. In the grand scheme of things, we're lucky. Our brother's the one bearing the brunt of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Last time we saw him, she was stuffing his mouth with a suspicious powder.
Again.
Powder?
Whatever it was, it turned his mouth into a raging inferno. A true taste of hell for the living. We carry deep gratitude for our brother. He makes an exceptional windbreaker for the storm.
That's a little concerning. But it must be nice to have such a big family.
Family, you say? We do call them our siblings, but I never really thought about it.
It's not like we're born or anything.
You certainly act like family. Sounds like a lot of fun from the way you talk about it.
There's never a dull moment, that's for sure. Still, we face this brand of lunacy every time we meet. Who's to say what may be next?
Persona Q2. Keep it up.
I suppose there is something endearing about it. Every sibling has pride in their own way of thinking. It's only natural to butt heads.
Huh. So that's just how it is? The forces of creation and destruction flutter about, crashing together in apocalyptic flames.
Which is a summary for the Persona series.
Yes. Such bickering must only be natural between siblings.
I don't know if you can call that bickering.
Maybe you can join us one of these days. If you lose your focus, you'll lose your life as well. Bear that in mind as you prepare yourself.
Been there, done that. No, sounds like a plan.
I look forward to that day. Don't think we'll go easy on you.
You're gonna get a taste of our true power. We're straying from the matter at hand. For the time being, please focus your efforts on the ball.
Keep your eye on the ball.
We want to make our sister's jaw hit the floor. Zero tolerance for failure, inmate.
I know how you feel. You just want her to respect you, right? We've come this far, so might as well see it through. Let's give it our all.
With the twins and Makoto bonded, I quietly return to my room. Choose a partner for each fever time is now available on the partner selection screen. Ah, that's kick-ass. I love that. Alright. So, I have unlocked everyone's number 5 except for Makoto, where I gotta clear tracks with 20 different accessories. And Morgana, where I gotta unlock 9 challenge modifiers. Alright, well, may as well do a dance. I think I might call it quits for this one. Might be back a little bit later on, but I need some food. So, let's dance. Yeah, let's redo one. Let's go on hard. Who do we want to be? Alright, I remember quite liking this one, so.
I'm ready.
Alright. Woo! The favorite function has been added. You can save costume combinations to quickly re-equip them. You can save up to 8 costumes. Alright, our options are ball stage outfit. Well, first let's ball stage outfit, summer Shujin outfit, winter Shujin outfit, summer clothes, winter clothes, Shujin Academy jersey, musketeer suit, corset dress, and feather cockatoo. You know what? I don't think we ever get to see her in the summer outfit much, do we? Yeah, summer Shujin.
How do I look?
Yeah, let's see. Nice. Alright. Let us a boogie.
Here we go. Slowly and steadily.
Mop this up with style, Haru.
Like this. Ready. And that's it. Yes. There.
Alright, I'm joining in.
Go, go, go!
That'll really get him going.
Brilliant.
How about that?
Good. Show us more.
Yeah, you can do more than that.
Sheesh, this apprentice. What a handful, right? That's my senpai. Mona-chan, you're amazing.
Wow, you're like a pro.
Thanks, Mona-chan. You always take care of me. Lovely. Like this. Yeah.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. You're creeping me out, perv.
There. I won't waste what we've worked for. Huh? Like this. Yes. That's it. Yeah. Like this. Huh?
That's badass.
That's it. Yes.
Ormo takes the stage!
Like this.
Looking good.
Nice combo!
Alright, break a leg.
Haru and I are the epitome of elegance. What, you don't believe me?
Yes, I think it's quite good. Wow, so good. Delightful. I got to have a bit of fun here. Thank you. That's it. There. Like this. That's it. Yeah. Like this. Yes. That's it. Yeah.
Alright.
Stage clear.
Had a feeling that was all, but hey, that's not bad.
I'm glad I didn't give up.
You're doing great! Let's dance together more!
Alright, Morgana's been unlocked as partner for this track. Ooh, and trophy earned, the student and the teacher. Alright. But, you know, I think that's all I'm going to do for now. Gonna have some food, and after that, see how I feel. Might get back on. Until then, though, either way, I'll be back. My name's Hal, and I hope you're better at video games than I am. Have a good night.